Hey everyone and welcome to this channel. This is a quick guide for all the new players to Honkai Star Rail to save yourself some Stellar Jade and some credit as well. Let's get started. Okay, let's go to the banner first. We have three types of banners. We have the character event, the light cone one and the regular warp. If you want to spend your Stellar Jades, don't do it on the regular warp. Of course, you can always do it, but I would highly advise against it because this banner will be up for a long time. This one, however, as you can see, it's just 1 day and 3 hours left. So if you really want this character, wish on this banner to try and get it. Of course, there are no promises made that you will get it. The other one that we have is the light cone one. I also would not spend my Stellar Jades on this one. Unless you're really whaling it, then go for it. But are you free to play or just a dolphin, spend it on this one. And if it's a character you're not interested in, don't waste your Stellar Jades, because it would be a waste if you will get your pity on this one and you will not get the next character that you would really love to have. I also wanted to quickly explain the pity system. As you can see here, it says every 90 warps guarantees a 5-star character. This does not mean you will get the character from the event banner. That only means that you will get a 5-star character. And if you scroll down, here you can see there is a 50% chance it will be the promotional character. If the first 5-star character you obtain in this warp event is not a promotional character, then the next 5-star character you obtain is guaranteed. So just so you know, if you wish on it and you had 90 warps, so that's at your pity, then you can get a 5-star character. If you got a different 5-star character and you do another 90, or maybe you're lucky and you get it in 40 or whatever, then it's guaranteed to be the event character. Okay, next thing we're going to talk about is where to spend your Trailblaze Power on. In the early game, I would highly suggest to just do the Calyx Golden. Here you can get the Butt of Memories that you need for your characters to level up, and the Butt of Ether, which you need to get the light cones up. Those are highly suggested. You can also do some Crimson ones to level up your characters as well, but I would wait as much as possible because you also can get these from monsters. And if we go to Boulder Town, you have a little shop there where you can also find
Let's take it in turns.
Items.
You rest. I'll stand guard.
There you go. You can buy a lot of things over here as well, so you can save up your Trailblaze energy and use them for the Calyx Golden. So early game, you do not want to spend your Trailblaze Power to relics. And the reason why is when you level up, you will be able to obtain the golden ones. So don't spend any of your Trailblaze Power on the purple ones or the blue ones. It's absolutely not worth it. Just wait till you're a little bit higher level and you can farm these. Another thing that you need to prioritize are your weekly bosses. You have 3 attempts each week and you need these items to level your character. So don't forget these. You'll have 7 days to do these, so please do them. Next up is the Simulated Universe. This is also a weekly thing. As you can see, I have 0 points here right now because it just restarted and I haven't played it yet. And this is really worth it as well because you get a lot of nice rewards. As you can see here, all these things are available if you get to 5,000. And the Tracks of Destiny you really want to have because this is a thing to level up your characters as well. Something to know as well in the Simulated Universe is Herda's store. It is right here. You can obtain 3 5-star books In my opinion, they're quite worth it. I wouldn't spend these credits on the Star Rail pass. I would definitely go for the light cone weapons over here. A daily thing that you can do are your assignments. You have characters material, XP material, and synthesized material. This is more for making food. I actually don't put any characters on this one ever. It's more worth it to do the XP ones and the character materials. As you can see, I can claim it right here and then dispatch it again. Here you can also see I had the right pots because they're green. And there you go, that's just how you do it. And here I always choose 2 of them and I switch them around. Another thing worth mentioning is the store over here. Here you can find the Starlight Exchange with the Undying Starlight. And as you can see, you get the Undying Starlight from doing warps. Here you can spend the Undying Starlight. I would not recommend to spending it on the Star Rail Special Pass or the Star Rail Pass because it's absolutely not worth it. You can choose to go for a character in the beginning of the game. I would not do this right now because these characters will probably appear on the event character banners quite often right now because there are not that many characters. I would rather choose any of those weapons over here, especially if you have any of these characters, because you can make that character even better. And here we have the Embers Exchange. As you can see, here are the Undying Embers and you can spend those here right in the shop. I most of the time just spend it on the Star Rail Special Pass or the Star Rail Pass, or maybe Tracks of Destiny as well, depending on how many you have. I would not recommend to spend it on any of those because you can all get this quite easily. Another thing that really matters for this game is your team setup. I won't go into that much detail for you for now, but I will quickly explain how to set it up. At number 1 or at number 4, you will put your tank. So you can place them at number 1 or number 4. As you can see, I placed my tank at number 1, and next to my tank you can put your support or your healer. I put Natasha here, so she is my healer. At number 3 you can also put your healer, your support, or even a off DPS, as you can see that I have right there. And my best DPS in slot is at number 4. That's all that you need to know about the setup for now. If you have any more questions about this setup, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, let's quickly talk about important characters. Natasha, don't underestimate her. Unless you have Bailu, build Natasha because you are going to need her. She is the only free healer at the moment, so definitely invest in Natasha. And last but not least, invest in the main character as well. I would highly suggest to put her on preservation. Unless you have any of the 5-star characters that has preservation, I would highly suggest to build the main character. She will carry you through some of those tough bosses, especially in combination with Natasha. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope this guide was helpful. If you have any questions left, please leave them in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe and like to this channel. Thank you so much and see you on the next one.